highest paying entry salaries for students. I sent out a message to our potentials. Yolanda Kellum will be coming to your local colleges and schools to recruit you to let you know we paying you $45,000 a year with benefits. You can't find that not too many places across the United States, let alone in Oakland County. Thank you, Madam Superintendent, Mr. Seegers, this board. Job well done. Um, my last question is that the last contractual agreement we have to deal with?
We still have one more, right?
Yeah, I think we're still in.
Just one more.
Secretary.
With,
So we're near the end, so that means everyone should be happy. Christmas is coming.
Yes.
What a great gift. Thank you.
Okay. Any other comments? Madam Vice President.
Just Pontiac continue to rise of the Phoenix. Here we go.
That's right.
Any other comments? Y'all just say stuff like it's like, oh, it happens every day. Oh, we just not been doing this for the past 20 years. We're the highest paid entry level for teachers in Oakland County. That's how you sound when you say that. But do you know the struggle in that? Like, do you understand? Like, I know y'all superheroes. I know we start with the superhero theme all the time. But do y'all understand what that means to recruitment and getting the right people in front of our babies, the right people, not desperate people, the right people in front of our babies, and those who are here to encourage them. You put together a feeder program. You put together. You wanted to grow your own teachers. Like that doesn't happen in other places. You did that. You do know you did that, right? Y'all do know that's what y'all doing, right? Y'all do know that is groundbreaking. You do understand that this is it. Okay, maybe y'all not as excited. I'm sorry. I only spent 25 years doing this. My bad. I'm sorry. I'll go back to the boring me. I'm sorry. This was an action item, correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I need a motion on the floor to approve the
So
PEA
moved.
CBA. Oh,
Support.
whoa. Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Oh, don't get excited to put your name on a doc. I approved it. Okay, who's the first? Who had the motion? Okay, Vice President Bowman. Moved.
Support.
Supported by Trustee Hannah. Any questions, comments, or concerns about this historic moment that's about to take place? Oh, Mr. Secretary, roll call, sir.
Yes, sir. Trustee Turbin,
Yes.
Vice President Bowman,
Yes.
Treasurer Davis Smith,
Yes.
President Garrett.
Yes.
Gross, absolutely. Yes. Trustee Hannah
Yes.
and Trustee Terry.
yes.
Sir, that passed 7-0.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
We couldn't get too excited until y'all voted.
Listen. Look. Come on. Look. I'm ready to bring some new energy. Right. I know. That's good. Y'all got any comments? Y'all okay? I mean, y'all just seem like y'all just do amazing things all the time. It's like that when you like that, huh? That's cool. It's like that when you lead that type of lifestyle. That's cool. Miss Jackson, I understand what y'all talking about. Doctor. I feel y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like that, Dr. Eccles. Okay, that's cool. I get it. I understand. I get excited about this type of stuff. I'm sorry. Like I need to start sending out some notes. I will be going live later about this wonderful accomplishment on my platform. Yes. Communications, petitions, and delegations. Madam Vice President.
There are none.
We almost had one.
Okay.
We did have one.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. Point of order.
I'm sorry for the people who are new here. How they say this? Trustee elect Troy Craft. You're going to come into a very interesting situation where we're going to laugh and we're going to have shirt and ties on, and we're going to present ourselves very professional, but we're going to have a good time doing it. And I know that's really uncommon for the things you've seen in the last 30 years. It's kind of a shock right now, but that's okay. We're going to get over. We're going to laugh more, and we're going to celebrate more, and we're going to do some good things in this district, because it don't get no better than this. It don't get but welcome to you, sir. Board comments and announcements. It's the birthday girl. Let's see. No, I'll tell you, we got something for you a little later. Her line brother. Okay. Treasurer Shaquana Davis Smith. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So I would like to say that we had a great conference with the MASB. I learned a lot of good things that we are able to bring back to our district. I wanted to thank Mr. Roland Coit again for the amazing blessing he gifted our students in our city. Congratulations to my board president again. We appreciate you. You work us hard, so I know. We know you're working hard as well. Mr. James Graham, thank you and your business staff. Ms. Diane Perez, for all your work you do with the grants. We really appreciate you. We don't get to say it too often, but we see you every meeting and we know what you do. I'm also happy about our district being one of the highest paid, being able to pay our teachers the higher paid salary in Oakland County. That's a great thing that we are able to compete with the surrounding districts. And I want to wish my trustee, Anisha Hannah, a very happy birthday. And thanks to the superintendent, Ms. Yolanda Kellum, superintendent assistant, Dr. Eccles, and all our teachers and staff. Thank you guys for all the hard work you guys do every day. I appreciate you. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Trustee Terry, how you doing? Okay. You're up next. I know. You had a good time. He had a good time this weekend. Anybody who stayed at class to 9:30 had a good time. I thought something was wrong with me.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, the MASB weekend was very interesting, educational. I want to say thank you for everyone for supporting that as well. Learned a lot through the 6 classes that we took and some of the delegations, and it was a very knowledgeable and uplifting experience for myself. So it was very, very beneficial, very beneficial. Also want to say thank you once again for Roland. Awesome thing that he's doing for this community, for the children, giving back to the community. I feel that is so important, just to make sure that our students don't feel like they're lost and that they don't have anyone that was there to lay that groundwork for them, to be that trailblazer, but to come back and give back to the community, also to the city. It means a lot. It means a lot. So I want to say thank you again for that. The audit. I know I'm new. I've never been here but a few months, but hearing this information we got back, to me, that's awesome. That's awesome. The staff that we have, that means you are doing everything possible to make sure everything stays on track. All the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, and you making sure that we continue to move forward as a team. So once again, thank you for all that work and effort put into that. I really appreciate that. The electric vehicles. I know this was a lot of people, babies, and it's growing, I would say, and that not just here but everywhere across the nation. There's a big drive for this one. So to have those electrical vehicles and be one of the first schools here to be that trailblazer for Oakland and for the Pontiac School District means a lot. Hopefully we can get more vehicles coming in. This could be a start. Obviously we're going to have some learning lessons going through this, But as we move forward, hopefully this could be the new direction we can push, and then we can be that light that everyone can pick up and follow our trail. So once again, awesome information for that, for the electrical vehicles. Financial reports, I'm sorry, I love finances. I love numbers. It's just me, not only my board president, but it's just me. So, I get a little excited. I don't mind sitting in classes for hours and learning information about finances. So once again, great work to the team. It's good to see things are moving forward. I hope we can continue that strive to get these kids back to where we need to be, not just financially, but also, like I said, we talked about the bond projects and everything as well. So it's good to hear that information too, that we're moving along with that. Looking forward to that to continue. And then outside of that, the last thing I want to say, and I know this has been some time coming, but the PEA CBA contract. Congratulations, everyone. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone as a whole. It's just all of the staff members. It takes a team to get this done from both sides, and the negotiation has to come to eventually an agreement where we kind of see eye to eye, but we don't give too much, we don't take too much. So I want to say congratulations to everyone, and I hope we can continue to move forward and continue to make these big leaps and bounds and continue to push Pontiac forward. So thank you, everyone, and happy birthday over there. Don't party too hard. So, but thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you, sir. Trustee Turpin.
Yes,
Good evening.
I think what I was saying here, and I thought about I thought about something. And this is sort of faith-based. Sometimes we have people in our community and we have people in our families who have challenges emotionally, mentally, and health-wise. And so it's no laughing matter. And sometimes they come down here and they may have those challenges. So I would like to see us, and I remember listening to NPR one time on the radio, and it said everyone is one step away from homelessness and mental illness. So we should all be grateful that we have our right minds, that we are productive, that, and so, the smirking and the laughing, that really upset me. And so I just want to make sure that we show grace and mercy to people who are less fortunate, who may be having mental and emotional challenges, because it could be us, or it could be one of your family members. So that's all I have to say.
You got attacked. You were attacked.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Frank.
No, I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just making an observation. So
Okay.
please don't misconstrue what I said. I have a right to express my opinion. I saw what I saw.
My
And
trustee was attacked, is what I stated.
Okay.
My trustee was attacked.
no, I'm
Okay.
you-
Okay.
you-
Okay.
okay.
No.
Okay,
Well,
fine.
no.
I said what
no.
I said, and I stand
You
by
did
what
say
I
what
said.
you said, and we heard you.
Okay.
We hear you every meeting. Okay. So, Trustee Anna, happy birthday. I wish I could sing like Stevie Wonder. I'd do it right now to kind of let this chill kind of go over the whole mood. But it's your turn.
Cool.
It's your
Thank
turn.
you. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. What I heard tonight was that we are on a comeback. I could see the district coming back from a lot of the deficits, a lot of the negativity that we've experienced over the years, and we are definitely on the move to changing the narrative for the Pontiac School District. Based on what we heard tonight from our budget, I thank Mr. Graham and his team for contributing to our positive audit. I am so excited that we are able to provide our teachers with this increase, and it is very rewarding for Pontiac to be able to say that we are offering one of the highest highest paid starting salary for our teachers. So I really commend everybody for their hard work and contributing to that. Electric vehicles, that's kind of symbolic of where we're heading right into the future and how we're planning to move things forward. Mr. Coit, he's just one representation of all the greatness that comes out of the city of Pontiac that have been products of the Pontiac School District. So I'm hoping, appreciative of what he have done for our students at the middle school, and just hope that we continue to acknowledge and highlight so many other individuals that are products of the Pontiac School District that continue to make Pontiac proud. And President Garrett, thank you for your dedication and for your passion for the school board, for the school district, and for the city of Pontiac. And I'm excited that you're putting this on a national level, and I know that you'll represent us well. And that's all I have for tonight. Thank you.
Tonight was amazing. I am so proud, as always, to say that I'm a product of Pontiac, Michigan. I am a product of Pontiac, Michigan. Pontiac breeds greatness. I can't say it loud enough. I am proud of where I come from. No matter where I go, and anyone who knows me know I love to go. No matter where I go, I am proud to say that I am from Pontiac, Michigan. I am from Pontiac, Michigan, born and raised right here with all this greatness, with all these great people, all the great things that this district and community, we are a trailblazer. It's perfect. Pontiac Phoenix, from the ashes we rise. I mean, let's continue to keep moving forward and keep being the bright spot of this community, because I bet you if we were fussing and fighting, these seats would be filled and packed. But because we are handling business, out here. We got our few. Thank you all for your support. I appreciate this community and those who are a part of this Pontiac family. Thank you, because we are not just an entity. We are a family. So continue to stick around, continue to support. And I thank everyone so much. Pontiac, we own it. Good night.
No, I'm not going behind that. This is not going to happen today. Thank you so much. It was a good weekend. Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, you got 2 more minutes.
Did I say happy birthday? Did I start with that? Just happy birthday.
Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
You know, Mr. Terry, I love this guy. He didn't clearly give a true account of the fantastic time he had. Nothing illegal, Mrs. Terry. But we see him here, and he's very professional, and this engineer, and we had a great time. One of the best conferences and I've been going for 10 years now, and it's excellent, and we learned a lot. But the key was how noticeable it was that we were all together. There was 5 board members that went. And thanks to our president and Ms. Wright, we were able to wear the various clothing to represent our school district. And everyone noticed that. It was exciting. I'm going to let him hit on a lot more. I'm not going to give his perspective on how things went. But we're well represented and respected in there. And first time in history, there were 3 delegates to be able to vote on policies and procedures. And we also had 3 alternates. That's history for Pontiac. Because of the fine accomplishment this man is doing, we're also known nationally. Great time. And I'll let him give the most exciting things that we've gone. And 2, not only that, Mr. President, I just received a text message about a half an hour ago. Myself and my wife are invited to meet President Obama. On Saturday down in Detroit. She sent me.
I'm driving.
She sent me I call her my Congress friend, Haley Stevens, who, as you know, I've been working on her campaign. And she invited myself and my wife to come down Saturday to the Democratic rally to meet President Obama. So now I have to convince my wife to go. She's not political, but I want to go. And so I'll talk to her on that. So I plan on wearing my Pontiac School District stuff, and we can represent nationally now. And again, and so I'm happy of that. And tonight was a good meeting, excellent meeting, into the excellent information we received. And to Mr. Coit, knowing that young man and growing up with his family, to see where he is. And as I told him, his grandparents are proud of him, I'm sure, and his dad. And a lot of years there. And it goes to show you that you never forget where you come from. I remember my mom saying to me when I first ran for the board back in 1999, she convinced me to stay here in Pontiac because she said, this is where you were born and raised and where you learned. And you went through this district and you learned every day you were there, every minute, every hour, every second. And she says, and now that you have achieved the highest goal of going to college and now you're working, and come back and give to those who were less fortunate to you, to let them know we definitely weren't rich, were we, Troy? But we never thought we were poor because of my parents and my grandparents. But when she told me that, I said, it's my time to give back, to leave some sort of legacy, to ensure that children learn and they become better and do more than what I have done in this position or even more outside of this position. So that has always been my goal. And to see that this young man has come back, he's an entrepreneur, he's doing big things, and he's giving back. So let's remember that. Let's continue to do so. We all have something to give, whether it's this much or whether it fills this room. And it's not always material. Remember that. So continue to enjoy and be blessed. And I'll give my next 20 seconds to my president because I know he has a lot to say and I want to hear it. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you, sir. Again, it's amazing what you can accomplish when you focus, right? When you're intentional. To be intentional means you have to be confident and know where you stand. And that's going to get challenged because that's not always what people want for you. Some people are sent to destroy and distract you. That's their job. That's what they do. You have to identify that and be okay with that. You have to understand that those individuals, they hurt. And hurt people hurt people. And the saddest part about it is there isn't no age requirement for that. You can be over 50 and still hurt people. But if you're intentional about your goals, if you're intentional about what we specifically say what we're going to do here, I'm the type of leader that expect the ignorance. I'm the type of leader that say, nah, y'all don't worry about it. I'm going to handle it. Some people call it aggression because they're passive aggressive. They like to throw a rock, hide their hand, talking, whispering, and and just hear. They like to just buzz and make phone calls and get people in the audience and try to get people to come up and distract and, look at me over here and do things over here and play magician. what God got for each and every last one of you, you gon' get it. Everything you put out, you're going to get. Be strong and encouraged. Because see, as we're closing out this old, weak, whack, frivolous, childish chapter, they're the last ones left. So you got to call somebody up here. And you got to call people to make sure that, oh my God, I got to hold on. Because they hurt. They're hurting. The key is to take you with them, though. And I'm not going to allow that. So this is a small community. Everybody knows pretty much everybody. And when you mention my name, please believe they're going to come back and tell me. When you talk to my friends, we don't think that my friends, and you mention my name, and you say, oh, God, they're just so aggressive. Yeah, I mean, I got people out here trying to destroy people's lives, physically assaulting trustees off just mere lies by other trustees. That's the facts. So you should have just walked away. Should have just walked away, just kept your head down and walked away. But you didn't. And sometimes, like the great Jesus I serve, you got to flip over a few tables to get some attention, to let you know you will not do this in my Father's house. So be encouraged. Let all that little stuff go. Everybody likes to use the term mental illness, and if somebody is this and that, and they're ignorant. It's documented. It was on video. You will not come in this boardroom and be ignorant. You will be stopped at the door, turned around, bye. You will not be able to assault a board member and be able to walk and sit in our face. But that person was called up here. That person's emotions was played upon. Now, I can't stand this word, and I'm going to use it. But a narcissist. You know how you get them to understand that they don't have no power over you? You confront them, and you leave it. So y'all don't owe no apologies. I hear it every week. Come with it next week, though. This little box being recorded. It's not aggression. It's called protection. But sometimes people ain't never had that. So you got to pray for them. They hurting. You spend your whole life trying to hurt people, and now you running out of room. You don't have the TV no more. Ain't nobody calling your name in lights no more. It's a very cold world. So pray for them. As I will continue to pray for them. I was a victim. Just wasn't a victim in mentality, though. Victims at this table. And nobody's going to stop what we do. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them gossip. Let them do whatever they're going to do. That's all they got. They got nothing else. We got Pontiac. And we on a national level, and they didn't do not one thing to help us get there. So they mad. Okay. Bye-bye. I heard you. It's okay. Now I need a motion on the floor to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
So moved by the Vice President, supported by Trustee Davis Smith. Questions, comments, or concerns to adjournment? Roll call, please.
Yes.
Treasurer David Smith,
Yes.
President Garrett.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Hannah,
Yes.
Trustee Terry,
Yes.
and Trustee Turpin. Sir, 7-0 in your time.
My time. Did I vote yes? I don't think I
Yes.
voted yes. Oh, I'm sorry. We adjourned at 8:15. He went to check it too. Good night.
I
Thank you,
did.
Mr. Frank. Thank you, those at home. Appreciate you. See you next week.